An effort by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife to crack down on illegal dumping has gotten some major results. Neighbors had complained about an increase in trash being dropped off in a rural area right off of Watt Avenue between Sacramento and Placer counties.
And over the past few years, officials have issued 34 citations and made 3 felony arrests. Fox 40's Doug Johnson has more on how wardens were also able to save a special 4-legged friend.
You sweet boy.
A best friend could come into your life in many different ways.
He came in real late one evening.
Brittany Macarella and her pit bull Grayson's story started out here in rural Placer County between Roseville and Antelope. It's where most people drive over Dry Creek on Watt Avenue in a flash. Sadly, those who are stopping are not taking in the scenic view.
Pretty much a prime area for opportunists to know that no one's going to see them dump whatever they're going to dump out there.
As these pictures show, trash, tires, and motor oil are constantly showing up along the side of the road. And some of that is leaking into Dry Creek. That's why for the past 2 years, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife has been setting up multi-agency stings to crack down on illegal dumping.
We sat out there one night and people just started coming out and doing things they weren't supposed to do.
So far over the last 24 months, they've handed out 34 citations, towed multiple vehicles, and made 3 felony arrests.
Most of those were firearms related. The folks that we did come in contact with that were negligently shooting out there were in possession of stolen firearms, so they got to go to jail.
But one night, Game Warden Ryan Hansen says one suspect dumped more than just trashed. He dumped 2 dogs.
And a 50-pound bag of dog food discarded into the gutter.
Both dogs were rushed to 2 different animal hospitals. Grayson to Loomis Basin, where Macarella worked as a receptionist.
I came to work the next morning, and there was sort of this running joke that I was the pit bull mama. I always adopted or tried to adopt anything that came in.
She says Grayson's recovery was slow, but now today he's doing much better.
Just knowing his personality, I can't understand how you could dump any dog, let alone that dog.
Sadly, Warden Hansen says the other dog did not survive. That night, the original owner told him he just couldn't afford to take care of the dogs anymore. But Macarella says people should know there's always a better way to give up a pet that doesn't involve ditching it in the wild.
They can't always find food, they can't always find shelter, they can't always find protection. There are so many other resources out there. You have to, reach out.
And that was Doug Johnson reporting for us tonight. The Department of Fish and Wildlife says it's continuing to crack down on illegal dumping and has started monitoring more problems in that area as well.
Police